Well, here we are, Washington, D.C. Dr. Minni Malhotra, author of
Spice for Life.
Yay! Okay, now talk about what you're going to be talking about today. What are you going to be talking about today? What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be doing a cooking demo. So I'm going to be showing one of the spices and how they can use that spice.
Talk louder.
I'm going to be showing one
I know you're
spice.
in a restaurant. I do it on purpose in a restaurant to make you uncomfortable. Talking louder. Talk louder.
So I'm going to be
You're
showing
still
how
talking the same volume.
people can use the spices to get healthy and prevent diseases.
Smile.
So the 5 spices I'm going to talk to you about the first one is turmeric.
Smile.
And that is a great spice because it reduces inflammation, arthritis, it helps with joint pains. It's great to kill cancer cells, and research has shown that it has killed breast cancer cells.
You whispering.
It has killed breast cancer cells.
You whispering.
In many people. So research has shown that it has killed breast cancer cells. I use it as a golden paste. Now this golden paste I make with 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder. I make it into a thick batter.
Do you know you're still whispering?
No.
Yeah, you're still. This is the same volume the whole entire time. It hasn't changed.
I use turmeric as a golden paste. I take 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder and make it into a paste.
Smile.
And I saute it in some ghee in medium heat on a pan. And then I add a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper.
Okay, look at me. This is how you're talking. You're talking like this. You have a half smile. Your top lip is not clearing your teeth. You gotta get your top lip off your teeth. Otherwise, you're not smiling. If I can't see your teeth, you're not smiling. That's it. Good. Go ahead.
So I'm going to make a golden paste, and this golden paste is going to be made with 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder.
Okay, your top lip went back down over your teeth.
Add some water, make it into a thick paste, and then saute it in some ghee on medium heat. And voila, you have a bowl full of this golden paste. You can use it by adding it to a teaspoon to almond milk, put it in a blender, and this is a great way to start your morning healthy and spicy. The second spice for life is cumin. This reduces allergies, it helps with asthma. It's great for your digestive system and reduces blood sugar. Now this spice I just roasted, grind it into a powder. I sprinkle it over yogurt or salads, and this is a start to my spicy morning. So I would like you to try this spicy yogurt.
Is it possible for you to get your lip off your teeth more? Do you have Vaseline?
No, the hormone protein.
Oh, you put like a hormone pellet in between your lip and your gums?
Yeah, in the morning.
Oh my God. What hormone is that?
It's biased like estrogen, progesterone.
Wow.
Bioidentical.
Wow. You brought up a really important point, is that, I'm able to write a lot of books because I don't expect them to be perfect. I do my best to make it as great as possible, but I'm not going to stop just because it's not perfect. I'm not going to beat myself up because it's not perfect. I'm not going to
be afraid of judgment.
I'm not going to be afraid of judgment, that's
Because
for sure.
people are going to judge you. People judge Elvis Presley, they judge the president. So who are you? Like, they're going to judge you.
People are going to judge everyone, and you have to eliminate perfectionitis from stopping you from doing stuff. Ready, fire, aim. You can always, see, that's the beauty. What you don't understand is with Kindle books, with print-on-demand books, you can always revise them. It's easy. It's easy to revise a book. You just upload a new interior PDF. That's it.
We need another class.
For book writing? Yeah.
Yeah, because we overthink. Like as professionals, sometimes we overthink that that someone will read a book and they'll laugh at us or be stupid, or they'll say she doesn't know what she's talking about, but it's not like that. I think I've read a number of books which I would never have bought if I knew the material, but I still read it. I still got some information out of it. So I think we should not overthink. Just put it out there. Don't have to wait for it to be perfect. Perfection can always happen with the next few books that you keep writing. So my book is coming out in 2 weeks, and I'm not expecting it to be perfect, but it's the best I can do right now.
Now, they ask you, how can we get your book? How can we get your book?
So and my book will be available.
How can we get your book? Amazon.com.
Amazon, yeah, you told me.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it. Is it available for pre-order yet?
No, not yet.
Why not?
I don't know. It's not yet complete.
Mine's not even finished.
Okay. Really?
Really. I still think I think I'm gonna still add like another as much as I already have. Okay, I have whatever I have is there, and whatever is there, I'm gonna add as much more. I've only finished half of it, but I wanted it to be on Amazon today, in case.
There's another thing I learned from you was that your friends and family actually stop you from becoming successful. Because I realized that because I have a training that I signed up for in May, but my son's fiance is having a graduation, and I told my son that I'll not be able to attend. I have to go to this training. I already paid for him, and he got upset. His fiance got upset. So now I have to maybe miss a day of that training, which was really something I was looking forward to, so that I can be at the graduation. But I wish I could. I don't wish. I am going to curtail, social events or friends and family who will stop me from getting what I really want to do.
Yesterday I was talking to a guy on the phone. He goes, Clint, I don't want to bore you with my troubles, but my son got arrested and it's cost me $25,000 in legal fees, and I have to pay for his apartment, and then my daughter's getting married in August, and I really can't afford to come to Dr. Oz. And I'm like, dude, your friends and family are going to stop you from trying to be successful. And this is perfect examples of how they're holding you back. And the question is, are you going to let them hold you back? You come to my event, like for some reason you think coming to my event is costing you money. If you come to my event and you don't make money, there's a problem. A lot of people, I don't know about you, Minnie, but a lot of people come to my events and make money. Like Dr. Deb has made a lot of money. Redhead Dr. Deb made a lot of money coming to my events. Picked up a lot of clients.
So when you are at these places,
Talk to me right here.
When you are at these places, places which have a lot of social status and value, actually people start looking at you like a celebrity. So wherever I go now, any event, even if it's an Indian community or outside the community, people will ask me, oh, you've become famous now, you're a celebrity, we have to take an appointment to see you. And actually there's a yoga instructor. She has her own yoga studio, and she wanted to come and see me for a physical. So I told her that I don't take insurance, and you have to it's a cash practice. And so I was trying to get her to not come because I know her, and I was having difficulty asking her that you have to pay for my services.
Right.
So she said, no, even if I have to pay $500, I want to come to you. So I think that there's something that added value to it, because I'm still the same person, like living in the same community, but some things have changed. So things have changed in the sense that I've been seen all over, and it's all over media, and so that makes a lot of difference. So people look at you differently. So actually some of the clients will come and tell me that, oh, you're an expensive doctor because you are at all these big places and all. I said, yeah, so I have the knowledge, I have the expertise, it's just not that, and I would rather have people who are more committed. So now people don't mind paying the higher fee.
Well, look, your answer to that should be, I study with all the top people in the world so that I can give you the very best service, expertise, bring you the most knowledge that I can possibly bring. I've studied with the top people, the Surgeon General of the United States, Dr. Oz, NASA astronauts, Suzanne Summers.
Wow, that's a good answer.
Right?
I want that.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Yeah. So I said that
Because life's too short. Life's too short to not be doing the best stuff possible. And my whole job is to make your life longer.
And I've had, almost all the doctors that are attached with you, all the doctors who are attached with you, I think they have realized their value. Not only just the knowledge a lot of people have, but they don't realize that they have a value.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that they can demand that value. So I think being around, people who realize their value and being around you who, coaches us to actually think ahead of the game and, think big and do things, differently in the sense because you're always out of your comfort zone when you're with Clint. Speaking in the middle of
a restaurant.
or in New York, in Times Square, and people staring at you, and he doesn't care and you don't care, sitting in a helicopter and giving your speech. So things like that, have really changed me as a person and even my husband. So he believes a lot in this, and I've seen people transform. I've seen the first time I went to Harvard, and then over a matter of 2 years, I've seen so many people, absolutely transform their whole self, and I think I've transformed a lot too from all these experiences.
Oh yeah.
So,
well, you're going on TV and it's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You have to smile more. You have to have fun. You have to make the person, the host, feel that okay, you're actually enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that way, the audience also feels that okay, this is going to be a really fun thing to do. Is whatever segment you're doing and whatever information you're giving is really fun and can be important for your life. So yeah, I plan to continue doing at least 20 segments. This
21.
Year. 21. This
21.
Year.
You know about the 21 Club, right? Yeah, you gotta
By the
go.
end of the year, by December, I want to have done 21.
Good. That would be great.
Yeah. I really
Love to take you and Rocket to 21 Club. That would be
New
great.
York, right?
Yeah.
Just have to pick up the phone and start calling.
I mean, you see Leon Brie, right?
Yeah, he in 1 month he had how many? 15 shows? Or
I don't know. I know on this tour he's doing 7 shows.
Okay.
All cold call shows.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. That's something.
Yeah, he came to Launchpad. He knocked out all his Launchpad shows, and now he's doing cold call shows.
This is what my plan is that wherever I travel, I already know my travel dates.
Yep.
I'm just going to 4 weeks ahead of time.
You should be going on TV in India too.
In India, yeah. So when I go to India, next time I'll have my media page all full of my 21 shows.
You know what your segment could be in wherever you go in India? You go, 7 spices no American knows.
Okay.
Right? And you're gonna go on TV, you're gonna be like, can you believe, like, when I go on TV in America, nobody knows about these spices. Okay? I just did a big national television tour all across the United States, and everywhere I went, I talked about garam masala, and they're like, what? Gara what? They don't know what to do with it.
Can you read seeds?
I have to tell them to put it on barbecue. These savage Americans, they don't know anything.
Oh my God.
You can say that,
Okay.
all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be fun. Hey, she's talking about 4 weeks in advance. Yeah, in a perfect world, you'll have 4 weeks in advance. But the reality of these big cities, a little bit more coffee, please. Thank you. The reality of these big cities and things like the Today Show is more and more it becomes Thursday for Monday. Thursday for Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
More and more, it's Thursday for Monday. When I was on this show, I don't know, like a year and a half ago, and it was Wednesday for Thursday.
So you were supposed to come for Wednesday. And
No. They called me Wednesday. Be here tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, because for me, like, for me to get on shows, like, I'm not Kim Kardashian, in case you haven't noticed, right? I'm nobody. So you thought I was Kim Kardashian?
It's too early for
I'm not Kim Kardashian. I'm nobody. And for me to get on these shows, it's like, they're doing me a favor to put me on these shows, right? So a lot of times, it's going to be just a last minute thing. Wednesday, we need him here tomorrow. We have a spot tomorrow. You want him, if they have a spot, like they like me. All these producers like me. If they have a spot, they'd like me to come, but they don't like me enough to plan it out 4 weeks in advance.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Usually.
See, I really wanted to do. I didn't want to lose the momentum.
Right
so,
here.
Yeah, so I didn't want to lose momentum. So when I went to India, I thought everything is lost. Now I don't know how to get back. When you come back from celebrity launchpad, you're all pumped up and you're going to, the next day you're going to do everything.
Yeah.
But I came back on a Monday and I left on Thursday to India, and I was there for 2 weeks, and everything was like different. When you come back, then I moved into a new clinic. So I had this brand new clinic which I moved into, and I had to set all that up.
Oh, yeah.
And then when Ali contacted me, I was thinking, what is she thinking? How am I going to be in Sacramento on 13th? I don't, 12th and 13th, I don't know how to make it happen. And I just went with the flow.
Yeah.
I stopped thinking. I said, just let me go and do this.
Yeah.
And I just went, and now I feel like with every show you get confidence.
Yeah.
And every show is different.
Yeah.
And if you don't keep on moving, you won't. If you don't keep on moving, you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
So I want to keep doing at least 2 or 3 every month.
Good.
That way, I'll be completing my goal, and then Clint has to take me for dinner again.
Now, there's a lot of shows in Texas.
Yes.
Brownsville, Texas.
Austin.
Austin. Well, Austin is not so easy. Not so easy. But, there's a lot of little cities in Texas that have TV stations. Look on my list. There's a lot of them. And you should just go on them. The little ones. Drive 2-3 hours.
Yes, I will do that. I can go on Tuesday or
El Paso. It's freaking Mexico.
I go to Austin every month. So
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if you
for
can-
a conference, yeah. Because I'm doing some training.
What conference is in Austin?
So I'm doing a certification in homeopathy. So I'm getting certified as in homeopathy. So I
Okay.
go every month there. So if it doesn't happen this month, I'll try again next month. So I'll keep trying till they get me on. So
Well, if you're going there every month, you should be trying to get on every month. Hey, I'll be back here next month for another conference.
Yeah.
And I want to do this. Like when you go in there, you should have several segments.
right? Yeah.
Right? Now, what do you have now? You only have Spice for Life?
Yeah, and I'm thinking the second thing I picked up from your celebrity launchpad to do on biohacking your body. I plan to do that. And then another one is what are the latest apps for fitness? That's another one which is
Or what do you think
trendy.
about coronavirus?
Coronavirus. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any opinions on coronavirus and
Yeah.
how to stay safe?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a
Work
great
on it.
segment.
Okay.
Now, you should be able to get on any TV show, any city in America. You should be calling them up and saying, hello, this is Dr. Minni Malhotra. I'm an MD, and I would like to come on the show to share with the community my 5 best tips for staying safe from coronavirus.
Okay, that's
What are they?
One is, any virus, you have to, it spreads. It spreads through your breathing and your respiratory tract. So using a mask is going to be really important.
Mhm.
2 is boosting your immune system.
Great.
So taking like vitamin D, A, C, that
Okay.
will help. 3rd is washing your hands, like keeping hygiene. That's something that's
Good.
very
You should
simple.
do a hand washing demonstration.
Yeah, and
Okay.
how to do the hand washing. Fourth
Yeah.
is use some essential oils to help with the virus, because there are many essential oils, especially like Malhotra and frankincense, which can help. So you can use that. Fifth is use some spices.
Yeah.
Boost up your immune system, like cumin, garam masala, so things like that. So those are 5.
Fantastic. See, that's a great segment. Now, Dr. Anna Marie Temple is already doing coronavirus segments. I bet hers are completely different than yours.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could get on anywhere.
So I'm going to add a spice for everything, like whatever I do,
Good.
like biohacking your
Yeah, of
body
course.
too. I can add, like, use a spice, biohack your body.
You can get on anywhere right now with coronavirus.
Let me try Austin. I'm going next weekend.
Yeah, you should call them.
I'll call them.
Yeah.
And then I have this great segment, and I'll
Yeah.
just prepare the segment. And
Hi, this is Dr. Minni Malhotra, MD. I'm the author of Spice for Life and a medical doctor here in Texas. And I'm going to be in Austin speaking at a conference. And I want to come in while I'm in Austin to share my segment, the 5 top tips to stay healthy from coronavirus.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
That becomes like an evergreen segment. You can use it for any virus, actually.
yeah. For the flu, for the common cold, for anything,
Yeah,
yeah.
anything.
But look,
Right now
it's coronavirus because that's the hot
People
thing.
are, scared.
Yeah. Good.
Nothing. I just came up with 5 things.
That's how you do it. Just knock it out.
That's really. I'll get a recording of this, right? Then I'll go and make my segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be really great. But not to do it in Houston right now, right?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. And then I can go to Brownsville. I can go to El Paso, smaller stations.
Yeah.
And do the same segment.
Yeah. All these little Texas cities.
And there are many stations which let you come on the weekend also.
Yeah.
So that's.
You go to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like, you're near Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Leon Bray was just in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
It's just a 6 or 7 hour drive. You don't even have to take a flight.
Yeah. Good. And see, what you don't understand is that it's the travel that is so important.
We
Travel.
are afraid of travel only. That takes us out of the comfort zone, because we have to adjust. So we start thinking, oh my God, now I have this on Monday and I have that on Tuesday and I have that on Wednesday. How am I going to adjust my schedule? How am I going to tell this? And that's what keeps us back from going, and doing these.
But it's the travel alone. Thank you. The alone travel time, which allows you to find answers
answers.
inside of yourself. Discover stuff.
Yeah, so now I'm traveling alone, like a lot of. I don't want to be listening, but a lot of people give excuses. Or my husband is busy, or my child has this, or my child. Okay, my kids are grown up, but even when my kids were grown up, my children, I was in residency, and I had calls and everything, and I used to make food for a week, keep it in the fridge so that they were not hungry. And I went about, doing what I wanted to achieve in life. So even now, when I would say that if you are traveling by yourself and you feel that you're restricted because you don't have your spouse with you or something, I think it's a lot of time for you to reflect on things that you really want to achieve.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and then you're going to have people who your spouse is going to say, oh, you're traveling all the time for this and that, you're never here. And it's like, hey, look, I'm trying to do something extraordinary right now. I'm investing time and money in building my personal brand, my celebrity in the eyes of customers and prospects. This is marketing for business. And, this is something I have to do. But the amazing thing is that, this is a path that only you can walk. See, Rocky can't walk this path for you, and you can't walk it for him.
yeah,
I have a clear vision of what to do with Rocky, but he's got to want to walk that path. No one can do that for him.
Rocky, I'm going to get him to start thinking about it again. Actually, what happens is he's in it like when he's in the events with you, like
Yeah.
he's there when he's all pumped up and he really wants to do, and then when he goes back and goes and sits on his desk again and
Yeah.
work, it's all
Because it's so much easier to sit on your desk
Yeah.
and just mindlessly do what people tell you to do. But when you're an entrepreneur, you can't do that. When you're an entrepreneur, you have to do stuff with initiative. You have to say, I'm going to get on the phone and call up 50 strangers today and try to get on some TV shows or to get some speaking gigs. I'm going to reach out to conferences. You know, I got me and Allie traveling all around the country to go to these speaking gigs, and sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not great, sometimes we make a lot of money, sometimes we only make a little money, you know, but she's not getting me these speaking gigs. I'm getting me these speaking gigs. I want to be the speaker. I want to be the speaker who can walk into any situation and walk out with a lot of money. That's what this is about. And it doesn't happen by accident.
yeah.
You have to go after it.
You have the support system at home, so you have to make the best use of your support system.
Yeah.
Your spouse or anyone who's supporting you.
Yeah.
But then you have to walk the walk and talk the talk.
Yeah.
You have to do it by yourself.
Yeah. Now, you know, sometimes it's good, like, it's fun for me to go on a trip alone. I don't want to go on all the trips alone, but a few, it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good for her to have some alone time, to be in the apartment. Like, it was my apartment. It was my apartment.
Oh, before you got married.
It was my apartment.
Okay.
Okay.
Now it is all yours.
Well, and now she's there, and right? It was my apartment.
But that's
And now she's in the apartment alone. She's become a New Yorker. She has a driver's license in my apartment, you know?
he was from California, baby?
We met in California.
Yeah, you met.
But, you know. All right.
Okay, wait.
Yep. You want to go in? Thank you. Okay? No.
No, I'm good. Thank you. 4100 Wisconsin.
Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah. How to get there? Can you?
I got it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm paying. Okay. Forward कर दो मेरे Minni Rakesh. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
That email needs to be on your phone. Like, you shouldn't have to be logging into it. It's just part of your phone. Like, I got 4 different email accounts on my phone. Okay? All right. So let's do vocal warm-ups, okay? All right. Glug 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 glug. Glug 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 glug. Glug 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 glug. You see the way your teeth are? That's good. Glug 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 glug. Glug 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 glug. Glug 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 glug. Glug 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 glug. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. What do you mean?
Like she goes to corporates, big corporate, and she trains all their.
No.
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 That's what that lady was saying, that she has all these corporate things that she keeps doing, and she charges XYZ amount for corporates.
Not to my knowledge. You know, these, you know, for most people, a $25,000 VIP day is pretty much of a waste. First of all, there's not a lot of coaches who can deliver massive value in one day. And then second of all, most people don't have enough stuff going on in their life or their career to take up a full day of somebody's time. And I don't know. I mean, like I did a $25,000 VIP day with a coach one time, and he was so unable to deliver me value that it ended up stretching into like 3 or 4 different days. It ended up being a lot more than 8 hours. And I'll tell you what, I didn't like it. I wasn't wanting 24 hours of coaching from a person. I wanted an instant transformation. I wanted, real results in a short amount of time.
Because that's what you paid for, right?
Yeah.
And then they, you do it for a day, and then they want to sell you on something else online, that you continue doing this training online, but it wasn't a lot of I felt that I got a lot more doing with stage to scale. That was really I felt that speaking.
What did you get out of that?
How to make a story fun, and how to actually sell without selling.
Yeah, what do they say about selling without selling?
So they say that you actually when you tell stories and when you incorporate it in your talk, you're seeding them throughout your speech, and in the end, when it's time to make a sale, you're comfortable with the audience and you make the sale, but you don't sound like salesy, and you don't sound as if you're selling them something. And also they taught how to sell without making a sale, because there are some places where you speak, they don't want you to sell.
Right.
So you have to get the audience excited for wanting more after. So how to contact you, and how to leave the cards, how to make those kind of offers, like which will get you their contact information, and then they look at you as an expert. So how to place you as an expert by your speaking, how to form your whole speech, how to start, how to have the content, how to end, and then how to contact people to get on stages. So that was something that they taught very well.
And what was the cost of that? What was the investment for that program?
It was through FPC, so it was like at a reduced price for us.
Yeah.
So it was around $1,900.
$1,900? That's good.
Yeah, it was very good. And then you get a ticket to come to the event. Of course, in the event they want you to buy the bigger program, and they even actually, after you finish, they set up a call so that they can sell you another.
Yeah, of
program.
course.
I haven't taken the next step.
And how's your practice been doing? How's your practice been doing? I know you've been doing a lot of traveling, you've been doing a lot of training, you've been doing a lot of seminars, personal development, Toastmasters, working with me now for a couple of years. How's your practice doing?
My practice is doing really great, and in the sense that I can really close people in my seminars up to 50-60%. Actually, in January, all my seminars I closed more than 60%, which is really great. And I've started looking at other avenues where I can increase my business, and if I wasn't involved in all these things, I wouldn't have kind of put my mind, I would be just doing the same pattern every time. So I'm looking to expand, I'm looking to change things, and I just bought a new office. So we moved from 1,200 square feet to 3,000 square feet.
Great.
So that's another expansion. So a lot of things we have added, and a lot of services we have added. We want to serve better, and if you serve better, you get more.
How are the revenues doing in your practice? Have they changed at all?
Yes, since this year compared to last year in January. We didn't do much business last year in January because people, and it was as if people don't want to invest. But this year it was different. People signed up for our bigger programs even in January. So we started with a great January, and we are going to continue doing that more and more.
Did you do year-end revenues?
Yes, we did.
So how was it, year over year for the year?
So this is my 4th year in this business,
Mhm.
and every year we've been increasing. So this year, I think, the last year was the best year, and
2019.
2019. Yeah.
So did you go from 6 figures to 7 figures yet?
Not yet, but this year we will. Yeah.
So what happened was, you get a guy like Dan Kennedy, and it's fascinating. He's 67 years old, or he's actually 63 years old. He's not even that much older than me, but he seems a lot older because he lived a really hard life, a lot of hard drinking and whatever else in the 80s. Now, then he's made a lot of money. He would say his tax return is 283 pages long.
Oh my God.
That's how much money. And got a lot of investments and stuff like that.
But if you don't have your health, then what is the use of all that money?
Oh, it's worse than that. Then he has severe complications from diabetes. And, when I got messages from him, he was in the ER and he was having, he was really concerned that he wasn't going to get out of it. They weren't going to be able to reverse what was going on with him. And he has made so much money and has enjoyed so much success. And when you speak in arenas, I guess that, really changes you. I think that really does change you. When you're speaking in arenas with Donald Trump and George Bush and Colin Powell and Schwarzkopf, it changes you. Like I say, these little experiences that I have for you guys and for me, meeting Dr. Oz and Martha Stewart and all these things, it changes you. Now, what happened with Dan Kennedy was that he realized that his quality of life had been altered forever. And what he decided was, if he couldn't have, I guess he was going to have a, what do you call the bag? Like he had a severe urinary tract.
Oh, so urinary, like the catheter?
Yeah, I think he was going to have a catheter permanently. Okay? And I don't think he was interested in having that type of lifestyle. And he decided, well, if I can't live my lifestyle the way I want to live my lifestyle. The guy was 63 years old, lives in a small town in Ohio, and he does that because he has race horses and he wants to drive those
cart.
with the cart, right? He's a professional race car driver on a cart, okay? And his whole life is organized around the fact that he's a professional race driver of trotters. That's what they're called. His whole life is organized around that. And he feels like, well, if I can't live that kind of lifestyle, being a professional race driver and I have to wear a bag all the time, that's not the life that I want. And so he really tried to kill himself. Yeah. Like he's like, I don't want treatment. I just want to decline until I'm out of here. That was his philosophy, because he didn't want to live a life on anything other than his own terms. Okay? And now, as a result of that, and I predicted this. I predicted it. I said, he's going to get to a point where he says, if I'm going to work this hard, I need to be getting a check. We're going right in here, please. Thank you. Sure. I need to be getting a check. And that he ultimately checked out of hospice and is trying to recover now, but only after he had done all this damage to himself.
Yeah.
Hi. Yes, we are. A little different, huh? Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah, see. Different. Thank you very much. Okay, following you. Kept the lids on the jars.
Yeah, and then the second time when I did it, I kept off the lid, but I didn't go from that side and see how it was looking. So one of the labels was not facing.
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Oh. Oh, that's good.
Today on Friday, Washington, we are talking to a couple of the cast members of Into America's Wild. This is a visually stunning cross-country adventure into the hidden wonders of the natural world. Plus, this season of the worst cooks in America. That is all coming up on Friday, Washington. Plus, we're going to have a very special tribute to Bob Marley this week. That would be his birthday. We hope to see you.
That will kill, vitamins, nutrients that will kill the virus naturally.
Okay.
And if your immune system is really working well with the support of all these things,
Right.
then you will not have a problem.
Right.
with the
So you won't really get it,
Yeah,
right,
You
yeah,
won't get it.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
why do half the people get flu and half don't?
Yeah, because their immune
Yeah,
system.
and some people don't even take the flu vaccine.
I don't.
And don't
I don't.
Get,
Not a
I get the
chance.
flu.
I'm not gonna
I used to
do
get the flu, and I never understood that why do I feel sick every time I got the flu vaccine.
Yeah.
I stopped taking the flu vaccine, but I protect myself
Yeah.
during the flu season
Yeah.
with all this.
I take zinc a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, do zinc.
Zinc
I do.
spray. You have zinc
Yeah,
spray?
and yeah, spray. And,
Love it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
And the Vicam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I did get sick. I will say I did get sick in November. I guess I wasn't keeping up
Take
on
something like there is a supplement which I use a lot called as Virucid. Virecid. It's from a company, Orthomolecular company, and you get it on Amazon.
Oh wow. Okay.
So during the flu season or anything like it during the winters and
Start
you're
taking
traveling, start taking 2 every day.
Okay.
And that will prevent.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have work to do. I have to do the.
It was good chatting to you.
Oh no, I'm saying I have my own immune system I need to work on.
Okay.
Good morning. How are you? Are you the director? All right. So this is Grace. She's our director.
Hello. Nice to
I'm
meet
Minni
you. Hi, Minnie.
Malhotra. Nice to meet you.
So we're doing 8. Oh, you don't do it.
I do that.
Oh, okay. You do that. So
In the kitchen.
Okay. What anything in particular you want her to do? Just maybe hold up the spices.
Yeah, if she want, it'll be well. Kristen will be nice. So whatever Kristen is talking about, it'll be quick because it is live today. Actually, it might not be live because Trevor keeps going to live, so she might have to cut. But
I have a quick question. So, do I turn this on before and let the pan be already
The pan should
hot?
yes, the pan should
Yeah.
be hot.
Because
But you could turn it on, then turn it off, and then turn it back on when the second starts. And then that way, the pan will already be hot, but it won't be burning.
you don't. Yeah, I don't want it.
Right. Right. We don't want it too hot. Yeah. That's
and then visually for the teas, I was thinking of doing pan or 10. Maybe I'll just do a pan.
the spices.
So if we do them, we do these here. And then we just add all these. Yeah, and then we'll just do this.
Should I put some plants over here?
Yeah.
Zhuzh it up.
The cumin, and the garam masala, and then the fenugreek seeds, and then the fennel seeds.
Okay. What's this up there?
That's the fennel candy. You get it in yeah.
Could I taste that? Of course. Okay.
It freshens your breath.
Oh.
Yeah. So after every meal, if you have this, your breath will be fresh. Just like all the Indians use gum.
So with the golden paste, she's gonna put them into the smoothie, the milk or the smoothie.
Into this.
Yes.
And mix it here.
Yes. And you're gonna pour them into these.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll keep those there.
And that will be okay to taste too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Almond
edible.
milk and yeah.
You'll like it. It's all delicious.
It's good.
So I'm going to give you a lot of spice today.
So this is the paste already made. So
This
you're
is
gonna
already
kind of make it, but then you're gonna use this for the. Okay.
So because that will be hot.
Right. So you need to cool it down. Okay. So we'll make sure we do that, and then we'll.
And then you could go into these. What I don't have is the benefits of the fennel seed. That was not on
Yeah, so I sent it in because there were only 4 columns, but I sent it in another email. It helps with digestion and acid reflux.
Digestion,
And freshens
okay.
your breath. Like bloating, gas.
digestion, acid reflux.
And freshens your breath.
So now there are full screen or half screens for all the benefits.
And if you want to chat with Clint, you can chat with him now or later.
Let me see if I get through everybody else.
Okay.
And then I'll
And
come
then-
back
okay.
and yeah. That would be good though. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. And I'll be back. Oh, thank you.
Those are cute.
Someone sent them. I had gold on and then someone sent these upstairs and I was like, let me just try these.
Yeah, those are cute. I like them.
I'll be back over about 9:20.
Chris is doing the teas, right? Chris is doing 855.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh, probably over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even pay attention to that. That's easy. All you have to do for that is wait.
You can do it's not till 8:55, so about 15 minutes.
Have a seat over here.
Sure. This girl is so adorable.
Ellen? Yeah, yeah.
I think the one is to sit over here.
Yeah. If you can, yeah, no, put your coat over there so you won't be able to see it there.
Got it. Wow. Host? Yeah.
Host and
Okay, well, is there anything specific that you want me to make sure we talk about? Just kind of have like why you want to do the show, kind of what's it like, how are you now?
That'll off the cuff.
But now she's like,
Well, when you're in the studio, you're
Yeah, that's perfect.
somebody, you know?
Just guidelines.
Yes, that's good.
Right?
When is it on?
It's on Sundays at 9 o'clock. Okay. And we're on the fifth, we just did the fifth episode, so we've got, I can't say how many more, but we've got 10 total.
You're still on it.
Still on it.
Okay.
Made it.
We will spontaneously ask you if you win.
Yeah, exactly. Trust me, clients do it all the time.
Yeah.
I get it all the clients always ask me, so how many did you do? I'm like, good.
Because you still have your salon.
Yeah, I'm behind the chair all day long.
Did you have to take a break from that?
Yeah, stop. Because my manager was about 49 and I had a partner. And I was
Thanks, Megan. Coming up on Great Day Washington, we are learning another way to help reduce sodium, calories, and fat intake with spices. We're talking to the author of the book, Spice for Life in the Great Day Kitchen. We're so excited that you're here. And speaking of cooking, we are joined by a local chef who's competing in this season of Worst Cooks in America. She didn't even know how to turn on the oven before she went on this show. She's going to tell us all about the experience. We'll see you right after the break for Great Day Washington.
Good morning, I'm Howard.
Good morning, I'm Leslie. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Leslie. You're Tony. What brings you guys here this morning?
I was on Worst Cooks.
You were?
Yeah.
So, did you learn? There's any free Wegmans recipe thing, whatever, you know, they send you the coupons and everything else. Well, let's try this.
I heard it. No, it's there. It's good. You're reading halftime show and nap. And the nap during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, maybe I should feel it well.
You drank too much before. It is Miami after all. How many?
It could have been recording from Brandon. Plus, I think you said.
And what?
And whatever.
What's her restaurant?
The halftime.
No, she's just like a private chef.
30 seconds.
That's the popular word.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Great Day Washington. I'm Kristen Brooksett Harris. Howard Bernstein.
Always a pleasure to meet you.
Love having you on the couch,
We're
Howard.
on a damp Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm busy. A lot going on this morning, but you're gonna have all that for us later. But right now, we want to chat with you during our morning mix, right? So you want to get us started? I'll get you started. Let's talk some State of the Union, shall we? President Trump delivers his State of the Union address to a joint session of Congress and the American people tonight. You can watch his speech live right here on WSA 9, beginning at 9 p.m. Now, this year's speech could prove to be a little different, though. This is only the second time in history an impeached president will deliver the State of the Union. The previous one was former President Bill Clinton. It's unclear if the president will bring up his impeachment trial. It is expected that he'll be acquitted tomorrow. Republicans are urging him not to mention it. Let's just stay away from that topic. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Texas Congresswoman Veronica Escobar will give the Democratic response to the president's speech. Escobar will deliver the rebuttal in Spanish and will come after Whitmer's speech. So a lot going on in DC.
We're gonna get the Pelosi.
Clap again. More memes, more memes. Oh, I'm sure there'll be some memes coming out of here for sure. But with the State of the Union and the impeachment, there's a lot going on.
He's gonna mention. I don't see him not mentioning it. Do you?
We'll see. I mean, president is obviously unpredictable in how he
Right.
responds
That's
to
the thing.
everything. So
It's true.
I think anything is potentially on the table tonight.
All right, well, of course, we're all looking toward the election that will happen this year as well. So the kickoff for the 2020 election, we're all ready for it. We woke up waiting for some results.
Disaster.
State election officials in Iowa, they are scrambling to count the results after major tech issues came up from the new Caucus Act. Matt Gregory has more on just how the Iowa caucuses work, and then what's the issue right now. Yeah.
I didn't mind any parts of that at all.
So you just pre-took. Yeah.
Now I can, which is
Wow.
amazing to me.
Well, a lot of people say it's kind of like, you know, their therapy being in the kitchen. You're kind of in your own world, you're making your own creation, and you really learn to appreciate the food that you're eating.
Absolutely. It was completely the opposite before. I just was stressed. It would build if I entered the kitchen, if I had to do anything for myself in there. And you know why when you can get everything delivered. So
Right.
now I enjoy it. I do use it as therapy. It's a wonderful way to spend the afternoon.
And they do the cleanup for you
Yes.
at restaurants.
Yes.
Right? Nice. Yeah. What's it like behind the scenes on this show as well? Is it crazy?
It's intense. Everybody's terrible. Like we all think we're all, but it's fun.
I know we're about halfway through the season right now.
Yes,
It's on
halfway through.
Sundays. What do we have to expect coming up in these next few episodes? What can you
Still
tell us?
there. I can tell you that I just made it through episode 5, which was a major accomplishment. 3 and 4 were brutal because,
Yay, that's you. Minnie. Minnie, bounce. I want you to bounce over there, okay? Good.
Thank you so much.
You're the husband. Life got better.
Life's always been great.
Well, I'm sure it was always good, but it got better when she learned how to cook.
Oh, totally.
One morning, I said herbs on everyone. All right. We have a good segue from talking about the kitchen to.
Are you heating up the pan? Are you heating up the pan?
Yes.
Good.
If you would like to come stand behind the cameras, you can
Oh, thank you.
get a better angle. Straight. 45. You can stand like over here.
Thank you.
30.
Sure, sure.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
From talking about the kitchen to being in it, spices and herbs, they can play a significant role in improving your health to help reduce sodium, calorie, and fat intake, while also making healthy eating just more appealing. I am here with the author of Spice for Life, Dr. Minni Malhotra. Welcome to Great Day.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
I'm so excited to be here. I was born in Pune, Maharashtra, which is close to Mumbai, India.
Oh, wow.
And I have been using spices all my life to keep myself, my family healthy and prevent diseases. And I'm here to say that there are 5 easy, delicious spices every American can add to their daily diet so they can prevent diseases, stay healthy, and have spice in their life.
And do it the natural way and get that natural goodness for you.
Absolutely.
You have a paste that you make, right, using turmeric?
So the first spice I'm going to talk about is turmeric. So turmeric has gained a lot of popularity. It's great for inflammation. It helps with arthritis. It helps to lower blood sugar. It beats cancer. So I have this unique golden paste that I make with it.
Okay.
So I'm going to demonstrate how to make that so everyone can make it at home.
Okay.
So I have this clarified butter or ghee. So I take about 2 tablespoons of this ghee. I add it to the pan, and while it's heating, I've already made a paste of the turmeric. So it's like consistency of a batter. So I add it to this, once the ghee is melted, I add it to the ghee.
What's in there besides the turmeric? Is
Just turmeric paste.
Oh, it's just turmeric.
Yeah, right
Okay.
now it's
with
only
water or
turmeric.
something?
With water, yes. So I
Okay,
made a
okay.
paste with water, and I'm going to just saute it for a few, minutes to get out the raw taste. And after that, I just put it on medium heat, and then I just add some freshly ground black pepper. So this brings out the oils and brings out the properties of the turmeric. So this is the paste, and
Is it
it's ready.
spicy?
It's not spicy, so
Okay.
I've already made some
Okay.
before, so I'm going to add it to almond milk, and I'm going to put it in the blender so you can taste. So I'm going to put a tiny bit.
Put a little bit in it?
Yes, a
What
little
else
bit.
do you add it? Can you add it in almost every recipe?
Every smoothie, you can add it to recipes, you can add it to your food. You can just,
Wherever you feel like.
enhance it, yeah.
Okay, and then you're going to blend that up. So you have almond milk,
Yeah, just almond
turmeric.
milk.
Nice. And then you also add fruit and things to your smoothies
Yeah,
too.
so that's,
Okay.
you can add that to the smoothie too. And I just wanted you to have this taste a little bit and see how you like it.
Very good. And you brought some other spices as well as we
Yes.
use this one.
So the second spice for life is cumin. Cumin is great for allergies, asthma, reduces blood sugar. It's great for your digestive system. I just roast it, make it into a powder, and I add it to some yogurt, and this is a start to your spicy morning.
I was thinking
or
that-
add spice to your morning.
The spice would be more flavorful, but it's pretty mild in there.
Yeah, so you can add more depending on how you want it to be.
This one you can taste more in the yogurt.
Yeah.
Okay, quickly, we got to get to the last 3 here.
Yeah, the third spice for life is garam masala. It is a unique blend of bay leaves, cardamom, cinnamon. Now this spice, it gives you energy, it reduces blood sugar, inflammation. Now if you're not making curries and sauces like Indians, you can add it to your barbecue meats. Mwah,
Oh,
delicious.
Very good. Okay.
The
this
fourth
one?
spice for life is fenugreek seed. You can make it into a powder, add it into your smoothie, and
Right.
and you have a unique spice. You can taste the spice in your. The fourth,
Just mention
fifth
quickly.
spice for life is fennel seeds. Now this
Okay.
seed has digestive properties, reduces acid reflux. If you are looking to freshen your breath, this is a great way to go.
I love
And
it.
there's some
we
fennel
put
candy.
We put the candy, we put all of the information up on our website as well, Doctor. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here, educating us. Add these spices to your life. We'll be right back after this.
Thank you.
Find out how to mix up your workout routine.
Very good.
Fitness
Sorry,
drinks
we're
that
short on
mix
time.
fitness and cardio.
Thank you so much. That's very good.
Yeah. Why don't you all keep it?
Oh, thank you. It reminds me of something my grandparents had. Kind of like a licorice taste.
Yeah.
Maybe?
it's-
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
okay?
Yeah, great job.
Oh, thank you.
Really took control. That was good.
Okay, good. Thank you. I could cook. Making sure it's off.
That was really good.
Thank you. Oh, yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll wait for you on the chairs. Good job.
Are you mine? Not yet.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you? Just in someone to go looking for you.
Just hanging out. Having fun. Thank you.
Hi,
Hi.
Kristen. You've been here.
Yes.
Oh,
About a year and a half.
oh wow.
We'll talk about speaking game, I think.
Yeah. Speaking.
Yeah.
It was the
We are talking about how to have your own reality series.
Yeah.
How to cash in like the Kardashians. Hello. Wouldn't that be nice?
no, we're gonna forget the Kardashians and do your own thing.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Yep.
the great news is you don't have to be anywhere near as famous as the Kardashians to add a lot of zeros to your bank balance.
Okay. A lot of zeros.
A lot of zeros.
Oh, Nayada, this is very helpful.
Okay, good.
Can I get air at our ear? You did open the mic sometime and all I heard was gum. And I was like, no, it was fine. It was like for 2 seconds. All right. Ready? Yep. 3, 2. What?
Do you have a skill or expertise that you would like to share with the world, but you're lacking the clients? Well, our next guest says, forget the Kardashians. You can cash in on your social media and make millions.
That's right. So we welcome celebrity entrepreneur and author of your reality series, Clint Arthur. Clint, welcome back to Great Day.
Muchos gracias. Great to be with you. Thank you.
How do we start our own reality series or become one of those influencers that we see all over our feeds?
Okay, the great news is you don't have to be anywhere near as famous as the Kardashians to add lots of zeros to your bank balance. And because it really all starts with Google. You know, when you meet a person, even if you go on a date with a person, you're gonna Google them and see what you can see, right?
Yes.
Well, that's where your reality series really exists, on Google. So what do you do? Well, entrepreneurs who focus on this type of marketing are what I call celebrity entrepreneurs. You're not really famous, but your customers, prospects, clients, they think you're super special. Now, one of the most famous ones, like the only one who's really famous is Tony Robbins. He's kind of famous,
Yeah.
okay? But a lot of people still don't know who he is. Ask any bank teller. They don't know who he is.
That surprises me, really.
I've done it. And
Wow.
going to Starbucks, I've done it. But then there's another one named Grant Cardone. And Grant Cardone, he's a really successful celebrity entrepreneur. When you look him up on Google, you'll see what's one of the first things that comes up is Twitter and LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook. All of those things are a way to control the results that you see on Google. Another place that you can see it is, there's his Twitter feed, it pops up a lot. Then the photos, and then celebrity photos. There he is with Snoop and with Martha Stewart, right? And then you want to keep controlling space on Google with videos that you have and other websites that you control. That's how you take over all of Google. Now, if you look at my own stuff, if you Google Clint Arthur, you'll see I'm also dominating the first 4 pages of Google using these same techniques. I've got my social media stuff there. I've got my imagery, pictures of me with major celebrities. You'll see pictures of me with Martha Stewart and with Snoop Dogg and Ice-T and Coco. Now, what happens is, this is how you make money. There he is at his 30,000 person event. There I am at my event at Carnegie Hall with Martha Stewart. And what celebrity entrepreneurs do, there I am with Caitlin at the Harvard Club of Boston, and Suzanne Summers. Okay, what celebrity entrepreneurs do is they sell coaching and consulting and seminars. That's how you make a lot of money. Now, there's a whole bunch of my clients that you just saw there who are training on speaking with me. That's how experts really make money, through coaching and consulting. And it's not like, even if you have your own reality series, like I saw you guys had a girl on here who was on America's Worst Chefs.
Right.
You don't make a lot of money from being on TV. You make a lot of money because you were on TV.
Right.
Because you're positioned as a celebrity in the eyes of your customers and prospects. That's where your reality series comes in.
Well, and you're talking coaching and training, not just from like life coaches or business, but I mean, whatever your expert
Doctors, lawyers, balloon decorators, dressage experts, anybody, sewing,
anything.
Anybody who's an expert at anything in this day and age, you can have your own reality series using social media, YouTube, videos, photos, Google. It's a beautiful thing. It's a lot of power that you have today.
You go Google Ellen Bryan now.
Yes. Well, do you have a place where we can go and learn about like how to do it, the specifics? Is there a place where we can come follow you and get more information?
You can go to clint.com, and it's Clint with 3 T's.
Okay.
One of my experts, who is a naming expert, she said you should add some T's onto the end of your name because the T's end up on top.
Oh,
okay?
Nice.
I'm telling you, anything that's an expert, you can make money with it today's day and age. Or get my book, Your Reality Series, on Amazon.
All right, Clint. Thanks
Yay!
so much.
Yay!
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
We did it.
All right. Thank
But
you.
I do want to know.
I know.
Can't go into it here, obviously, but
What?
thank you for all the help.
I just told you how to do it. I really did. I just
But
told you how
how
to do
to
it.
get your pictures there?
I
Social
told you
media.
how to do
I
it.
know you gave me some extra.
Picture.
Oh yes, please.
You
Here, why are they on it?
you get those celebrities to retweet you or
Yeah.
repost them.
That's true. Google.
Right.
Utilize Google.
Here's the thing. I really don't think it happens just like that.
Right.
It's a build. You know, it takes 10 years to become an overnight success.
Yes.
Right. Exactly. Those colors. Right.
Go to work.
Wow. No. Really nice.
You remember what it looked like before, right?
This looks like CNN headquarters. Do you know that?
Pretty nice, yeah. It's pretty nice.
This looks like CNN world headquarters. Seriously. Wow.
So play the disco.
Wow, can we take a picture here? All right, Dr. Minni, you look happy. Did you have fun?
I am happy.
Yeah?
I had a lot of fun. And it was so great. I could cook, I could talk at the same time, I could share my message, and actually felt like a celebrity right there.
It was cool. It was a good show. We met an astronaut.
Yes, we met an astronaut. We asked him that question, right?
John Harrington. He's the first enrolled member of a Native American tribe to ever be an actual astronaut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hosts were great, and the producer, she was so good to us. It was really great.
Cool. What's your big takeaway from this studio appearance?
That I should not say, who am I?
Really? What do you mean by that?
I mean, I am someone. So
Oh, I like
I
that.
feel like that. And if you can stand in front of the camera and not get scared and talk about what you really plan to talk about and be confident. You can make it in every field.
You did great, yeah. You took over that whole segment. That girl like got off to a slow start, and you're just like, well, I'm doing this, and I'm here to do that, and I'm here to do this, and I'm so excited about this. It was really great the way you just did your thing, and that's exactly what I want people to do. You're there to tell and share your message, and that's what it's about. Cool. Well, here's our car. Let's go get in our car. Have a great day. Who?
The people, the TV, the morning show people.
Oh, they keep going. All right, here he comes. I will let you in and then I'll go around. How's that? All right. Thank you very much. All right.
A lot of stuff I have to bring. Good morning, I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, look. You know the good news is that segments that have a lot of props get booked a lot more. The bad news is that segments that have a lot of props, you have to bring the props.
Props, yes.
And then the other good news is segments with a lot of props
They look more
are better.
attractive, yeah.
They're better segments. They're more interesting. You gotta have props. You gotta have B-roll.
And so this is the first time I did cooking on the show, actually.
Yeah.
Usually I always make it and I just bring it, and I brought a blender this time, so I think it
That was
really
good.
well. Yeah, and it gave a lot of action, I think, to the segment. So that was good. I felt good about it.
Yeah. I wanted to say, listen, when you don't have any lids on any things, okay? You had the lid on the magic paste and you had to open the lid. Why? Just have everything open. Okay? You had this top on the blender.
No,
Everything, yeah.
the blender, I had
You had to
blend it.
unscrew the black top to put the stuff into the blender cup.
Yeah.
Everything has to be open. Okay? Nothing
I start.
before you start. We can't be wasting time with you opening a lid.
No, that's waste of my time.
Yeah.
I could have done something.
It's like, all right, come on, get to it already. That's
I'm learning.
yeah. Hey, look, you gotta learn this stuff.
Yeah, it's progressively getting better.
You gotta learn this stuff. It's not easy.
And I got your video actually.
Oh, you shot a video of me on my segment? Did you notice I was shooting it also?
Yeah.
Do you see how I shot it? I just set up my camera on a chair, put it down, press play, press record, and let it go. Make sure you put it on airplane mode when you do that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise some idiot's gonna call you
Yeah.
and, try to talk to the business owner. Is this the business owner? And then you're gonna, lose your video because of some spam call. That's no good. That's no good. All right, now, you watched me do a segment. All right, was that helpful for you to watch me do a segment?
So
What did you learn from that?
I learned something that you were so excited the whole time to be there, and you were in it, you were really in what you were doing. So that makes a lot of difference even for the host, and because after the show they asked you so many questions, they connected with you and they really wanted to learn more. So, and I'm sure that you're going to get a lot of connections through them, because they were so much intrigued by your passion. So the passion was there.
Yeah.
So that's very important. And then you were confident. You were sitting on the edge of the seat. You were
Yep.
not like leaning back, and your hands were always like visible.
Yep.
So those things I learned. And smile all the time.
Was
You
I
were
smiling all the time?
All the time. Yeah.
Okay, and how loud was I talking?
You were talking loud, like loud enough to be comfortably loud.
Yeah.
And not like shouting or anything. So that was really good. And interaction. You interacted well with them, and you actually gave, even though the B-roll was going, you were constantly talking, and they were constantly interacting with them. So those things are really important, and to get the host also involved in what you're doing.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, for me, like, look, I have to see the segment, I have to see what it looks like, but I think it's really important to be in the moment and
not think about anything else.
Like, I wasn't trying to say rehearsed lines, right? And, that's why rehearsal has to go to the point where you have rehearsed so much that you don't have to think about what to say anymore.
Yes,
That's where it has to get to. I didn't have to think about what am I supposed to say next, right? All I did was talk.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be.
That's very important. I realize that if you've practiced, if you've rehearsed, you're actually involved, not in because the words just come out.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about the words, so you're more involved with the show, and you're more involved with the host. You're more involved with what you're doing, and you can do other things, like you can use hand gestures. You can smile more because you don't have to worry what's coming out of your mouth. Because if you're nervous about what am I going to say next, I'm trying to remember, it takes away a lot from your performance.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I will say that you were smiling a lot.
Yeah.
It was good. It was
Because
good.
you were standing in front of me. And I remember, if I don't smile, my God, he's going to butcher me in the next celebrity webinar.
You were smiling. I was proud of you. You did good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You helped a lot. It was so comfortable. I felt that someone from my house is there, and I'm at ease. Someone got my back.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. So I would recommend everybody to do the titanium. It's really great. It's really great because this gets out your fear on being on TV, and you have all the support. And Ali is superb, so helpful. I can't tell you. So she's working even when you're sleeping. So you have your peace of mind.
Unsolicited.
She's really great. And,
Oh, yeah.
And she coordinates really well, and even the difficult, like if you're having difficulty getting to the producers and things like that, she will make sure that you have to be ready with your packs packed, but she has it all figured out for you.
Yeah, it's true. They love her. Everybody loves Allie, and especially these producers love her. So it's definitely a good move.
Yeah.
Some guy who changed himself, and he was low vibe.
He had some. He's married. He has 3 kids, and I think he lost his dad very young, and now he struggled to get back. He was talking about that story, and the story oh no, he had it on himself. He died and came back to life.
Oh, Josh Cora.
Yeah.
Josh Cora. He's gone on a couple TV shows. He's gone on a few shows, and I'm waiting for him to give me back his book. Like, I wrote his book with him, and I'm waiting for him. Now, it's going to be very interesting. Here's one of the scenes in his book, right? He goes, 2nd grade. I'm waiting online to go get a carton of milk, and the kid behind me keeps nudging me and pushing me, and my dad was there, and he said, "Hey, Josh, come here." And I went over, and he grabbed me forcefully by the collar, and he says, "Don't you ever let somebody push you around like that. If I ever see you getting pushed around like that again, and you don't do something about it, I'm gonna kick your ass." And later that day, that same kid started nudging him, and nudging him, and he turned around and kicked the kid down a flight of stairs. Okay? He grew up in a really violent neighborhood in New Hampshire, of all places, or Rhode Island, like the slums of Rhode Island. He was playing basketball one time, and a kid, he heard pop, pop, and next thing he knows, a kid is laying on the ground bleeding, shot by bullets. Okay? And in another story, some kid picked on his younger brother, and he heard about it, and he went back to the basketball court with a bat and hit the kid in the head with the baseball bat. Okay? Now, he's going to want to cut out all that violence out of his book.
Make sure.
I want it in. You know, I think it's important. I think it's, first of all, makes it a much more interesting
And if
book.
it is real.
It really happened to him, and it shows how far he's come from in his life. He came from the ghetto to now being a successful,
Businessman.
very, very lucrative, successful financial advisor. So what do you think? Honestly, what do you think? Do you think he should keep those scenes in, or do you think he should take out those scenes where I told you the violent scenes?
So if there is anybody who is involved in that, he can, if he feels uncomfortable, he can ask them, for permission.
Nobody's names were mentioned.
So nobody's name is mentioned, then he can just use it. I mean, that's a part of his life. Why do you want to cut out a part of your life?
Talked about, in this book, he also talked about 2 of his friends who died from drug overdoses. One of them, I think one of them got shot in a drug deal, and the other one died of a overdose. This whole amphetamine overdose. This whole.
So that gives a lesson to everybody.
Yeah.
It's also a lesson to people who will read his book, that how these things happen and how to prevent these things and how not to get involved in that. So this is really important for this day.
I think so. I think it's really important that he keeps all this.
It is his book.
It's his story.
Yeah.
It's his life. It's like, what the hell,
Who's going to be? Nobody's going to be. And people, you should see celebrities, what all they write. Kevin Hart, if you read his book,
Isn't it amazing?
amazing. It's all the things that ever happened to him.
Yeah.
He's written in that.
Did you listen to it or read it?
I listened to it.
Great. It's funny, right?
It's so funny, and he's narrating the book, so it's even funnier. Because
Hey man, these sneakers come with a big dick in your ear. Say what?
Yeah.
Remember that? They had to play a game. They were playing. Kevin Hart's playing a game at the Nike shoe store.
Shoe salesman.
Yeah.
And then about his mom.
Get the guy to
The
say
way
what?
she used to beat him up whenever he did something, and the way he described all that. He described how his mom would give him and his brother a pasting,
Yeah.
whenever they did anything wrong. And how she enrolled him in every class after school so that he didn't get into trouble. So he was in the basketball, he was in swimming, he
Swimming.
just went.
I want to listen to that audio again. That was so funny.
The swim team, he didn't win anything, and they actually put his picture because he didn't do anything. So he was really, so that really, I think, hit him. So those are things, those are failures which he shared, or those are stories. And he also describes a lot of things, violent things, like his dad, what his dad used to do.
Yeah, stealing from them.
Yeah, and he stole from his brother, he stole from his own son. And he described the whole thing, how he set up that hair salon and the dad went and stole everything.
Yeah.
And so if he can share all those stories, I mean, that's a celebrity, and he's already known. He's sharing his story about and taking names of his family.
Yeah, exactly. He called out his own dad for stealing all the stuff out of the hair salon that his brother was doing.
Yeah.
Oh man. But I know Josh Gore is going to want to cut out, kicking the kid down the stairs, hitting a kid in the head with a baseball bat. He goes, man, it sounded just like when you're in Little League and you hit a baseball with an aluminum bat and it just goes pop. That's exactly what it sounded like when I hit that kid in the head with a bat.
I can't even, now looking at him, I can't even imagine he ever did that. He's so quiet.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why. It's like he's got that simmering rage beneath the surface.
But that that kid must have done something really, really bad.
Yeah, was messing with his younger brother.
Yeah. To put him in that kind of a situation. So I think he should leave it as it is. Like
I think so. I
whatever.
definitely think so.
And yeah, so celebrities don't do that. They put every bit of their life.
You got to. You got to tell the stories you don't want to tell. The stories you don't want to tell, those are the interesting stories. Those are the ones that people are going to be fascinated by.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's a really good book. Like it was really hard. It's called 10 Principles for Living.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's got his
So
principles.
is it the big book or is it a smaller like paperback kind
It's
of?
150 6x9 pages.
Oh my god, that's a lot of reading.
Yeah, it's a real book.
Yeah.
It's a real book. I really liked it. It was really hard to get going initially. It was really hard to get going, and my editor had a tough time with it. My editor's like, "Here you go, Clint. Good luck with this one," right? And I whipped that book into shape because I really got it. I really liked it,
You should have been.
and I liked Will Noble's book a lot. Oh man,
Noble's book, yes. I've read Rick Jordan's book.
what did you think of Rick Jordan's book?
It was very good.
I wrote that book.
Yeah,
You know.
I know. It was really good, and I think that's something. He spoke a lot about his life and everything.
Yeah.
In the book, so that brings out your personality.
That was a really good book.
Yeah, you should share everything. Like I'm writing a book about my journey to my health, and I'm going to involve my family in that. And I'm not going to take the names, but I will involve my family because
Of course, they're part of
been
your
a big
life.
part of the journey
Yeah.
to where I am, and I really didn't know.
Is that your hotel?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. Washington Plaza. So what time is your flight?
It's at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Dr. Minni Malhotra is in big trouble. She should have a carry-on. This whole bag is about what? What's in the bag?
All my props
Props and a sari.
and a sari.
Okay,
all. And
that's
my
it.
nightwear. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, now if this bag got lost and didn't show up, this comes off. If this, she checked this luggage. If this had not shown up, she would have had no props, no costume. Then what would you do? And you just got in last night. What if this bag went to Bordeaux, France, like my luggage did one time when I went on a weekend trip? I went on a weekend trip to Pennsylvania, and my suitcase went to Bordeaux, France. I had to go buy all new clothes. I couldn't get video because my video camera was in the suitcase. Yep. This is before iPhones. I don't ever want to see a big suitcase like that again. You're in big trouble. You're in big trouble. Where's your Uber? Is he here? Little black one?
It's a white Toyota Hilux.
Oh. That's it over there. This idiot. Let's see if he smashes into this pole. I hope not. All right, Dr. Minni.
Okay, thank you.
Do my best to Rocky.
Yes.
Have a safe trip. Get a smaller suitcase. Okay? And what are you going to do with all that stuff in that paper bag? All right. Okay, travel safe. Oh, very nice. Bye, Minnie. Bye-bye. And so another magic messenger rides off into the distance. And that concludes Private Adventure.